Welcome to Student Short Films. Once again, I'm coming to you from Confederation College in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Sorry for the brief introduction, but this is a long short. Here is Escape Pod by Jack Shelbourn.
What? Where is it?
Where is what?
Who's there?
Hello? What is it you're looking for? You seem confused. I'm sure you've used a computer before.
Never one as advanced as you. What are you doing on an escape pod?
I'm an upgrade.
The station. Why is it not on the scanner?
The space station no longer exists. Its self-destruct was activated. You fled in this escape pod.
Gone? How? I don't remember.
You have no memory of the event. I see that you do not.
Did anyone else survive?
Yes. 27 other pods made it out. I shall bring up the scans for you to view.
But they're heading the other way. Why is our course different? Where are we going?
Our intended destination is Fleetwater Station 8.
Yes. That's a designated rally point. Where are they going then?
I believe as they launched, their nearest friendly was the battleship Leffield. It was passing through to join with the fleet in the Tau sector. Their guidance system must have chosen it as their closest option.
Then why didn't we?
According to pod records, the pod was jettisoned 8 seconds before the next pod. Perhaps the left field exited its wormhole between your launch and the next.
Maybe. It does seem strange, though. What's our ETA? It's not on the scanner.
Unfortunately, I cannot seem to find that information. The pod system appears damaged.
What damage is she talking about?
There is damage to one of the thruster units. We have a small supply of nanobots on board. I shall use some to repair the thruster. It shouldn't take long.
Okay. So let me know when they're done.
Is something wrong?
It's just sinking in that the station's gone. I was there 2 years. Didn't especially like anyone, but that doesn't mean I wanted them dead. I'm sorry. You probably don't understand. It's just hard to fathom, that's all.
You have a question?
There's something odd about you.
I'm afraid I do not understand. Perhaps you should get some sleep. Things may seem clearer after, and the repairs are sure to have been completed.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Just wake me up if something happens, or when the repairs are done.
May I ask a question?
What?
Before the explosion, what is it that you were doing?
Oh, sleeping, I think.
Hello? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a feeling I've been having recently. Happens when I wake up. Just always feel so tired. I'd cure it quick enough with some stims, but it doesn't appear that we've got any. Anyway, please tell me it's some good news in terms of the repairs.
Whilst you were asleep, the repairs were completed in full. We also received a transmission from Fleet Board at Station 8.
What does it say? Can you play it?
I'm sorry, I was unable to record the message due to a security encryption that had been placed upon it. The message relates that they have us on scanner. They had initially planned to send out a rescue ship to collect us after viewing the sustained damage. However, due to the repairs we have made, they no longer deem that necessary, and will wait our arrival in a week.
A week? Great. What am I supposed to do for a week?
I'm afraid you shall only have me to converse with.
So how does this work then? I mean, a week's a long time to go without food. I'm assuming we've got some. And water? What about a toilet?
The pod will deal with your problems. Please watch this informative video that has been provided for your benefit. I've made a few tweaks to it. The original was too dull.
Hi, I'm a representative for your leading manufacturer of space safety products, Quai Industries. You have just survived a catastrophic deep space disaster. Relax. You're now safe inside a highly equipped Series 800 escape pod. You have nothing to fear. Please relax as we initiate our nutrient intake and outtake process. This will not hurt.
I don't understand.
Now all automated systems have been activated. You can lie back and relax. We hope you enjoy your time with us.
It might be best to forget they are there.
How can you even begin to forget that you've got pipes sticking out your stomach?
Don't like it. Don't look at it. You must consider it better than starving to death. They shall be removed in a week. Until then, try to relax.
Well, that's the food sorted then. I'm assuming that the oxygen is recycled and processed like on any other ship. What now then? What's on the scanners? No sign of the other pods. Must mean they've been picked up. Well, that's good then.
May I inquire as to what it is you are doing?
Thought you'd know. After all, you're the computer.
The ship has many computers. I'm just an interface.
Well, for one, I'm having a look outside. Before the explosion, there was some unusual activity in the system. Oh, God. The explosion. I mean, what actually happened? How did it explode?
According to the last scan reports, this information was sent a few seconds before the explosion. According to the scan reports, a signal was sent from within the station to overload all of the reactors.
Sabotage.
It would appear that way, yes.
If the signal came from within the station, it could only have been a virus.
Again, it would appear that way.
I'm going to scan the pod systems. Did you know that everyone on the station was fitted with a chip that contains a powerful antivirus? The chip contains a firewall that prevents access to itself via our bioelectrical systems. This means that it can't be seen during an enemy interrogation. It also ensures that a biological virus can't infiltrate our bodies and use us as carriers by locking the antivirus away. That's odd. You should have switched off too.
Hello?
Hi.
Why am I trapped?
This place is nice.
Stupid man.
Hey. Hey. Wake up. I'm glad you are finally waking up. Your scan completely knocked out the pod system. Nothing has worked till a second or two ago. Good riddance.
Must have been pretty boring whilst I slept. What did you do?
Basic maintenance. Nothing that would concern you.
Like what?
Nothing important or anything you would need to worry about. However, these readings may interest you.
Oh, wait. What are they doing here?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you. Your antivirus scan has knocked out some of the pod systems.
Well, it looks like there are some dodgy files on the system. It's probably that modified video of yours. Definitely dodgy. Anyway, doesn't look like the virus is here. That doesn't necessarily mean that it hasn't been transferred to one of the other pods.
So, which are the quarantined files?
Oh. Well, actually, porn, mainly. I had heard some of the other guys using the pod systems to store personal files. At least I know what they mean now. And at least I have some entertainment.
here on the scanner?
Not sure. Something appeared and disappeared too quickly to scan. But having said that, we are passing through the system's outer asteroid sphere.
You may be interested to know that I've increased the strength of our forward reflector shield.
Right. Thanks. Anyway, there's not much to see between here and the station, so I'm going to take a nap. The ship systems seem in good working order. Just wake me if anything goes wrong.
Very well. I shall continue with my work.
Hello?
I'm here.
Where am I?
Where are you? I don't know. I can't see you.
This isn't right. I'm sure of it. It's not right.
It's a dream. Enjoy it. I am.
I was sure that when I got back it would be different.
Got back? Where have you been?
I'm sure I went, yes. I saw all of these horrible things. They've been put on the top shelf, though, out of the way. Everything else is allowed to stay. I couldn't find anything for the trash, though.
You're crazy. You speak very strangely and about even stranger things. I think I'm going to go over there and see if I can fly.
Nathan, it's time to wake up.
Who's that?
You heard that? Right. I don't like this dream anymore.
Wake up then.
How can you hear what I was thinking? You're not here. I like it here. No. Please, I like it here. I don't want to be stuck there anymore.
Come on.
Don't trust her.
How were you in my dream?
I'm afraid I was not.
Yes, you were. You were talking to me.
I responded to your sleep talking, and it obviously had the adverse effect of appearing in your dream.
What are you smiling about?
Nothing.
No. No, something's wrong. Why hasn't no one come to get me?
Transmission explained this. Remember, it said there was no need for a rescue because the pod was undamaged. We will be there
I
soon.
didn't see it. I'm sure there would be a recording. I'm going to look.
Why? There is no need. I saw
Also,
it.
I'm not even sure of this space station that we're heading for. The name rings a bell, but... Oh, God. I feel like I haven't slept in weeks. I need stims.
You're probably just experiencing withdrawal symptoms. Try to relax. Just go back to sleep if you're tired.
You woke me up.
I only did so as your sleep seemed troubled.
My nose is bleeding. I want to go take a look.
I'm sure you were fine. There's no need to take a look and worry yourself. Just go back to sleep. You'll feel better when you wake.
You know, you haven't once acted like a ship's computer would. Something's wrong here. This says I'm yet to clock up a single hour of sleep. Look at me. What am I doing?
Perhaps it's a glitch created by that virus scan you initiated.
You'd like me to believe that, wouldn't you?
What is it that you were doing?
No, no. I want to know what it is that you are doing.
I'm trying to fix things.
And you won't mind that I've isolated this panel, but I intend to view the security footage.
You do not trust me?
Frankly, no.
May I inquire as to why?
It's just a hunch.
I wish you hadn't done that.
This is why I'm so tired. I haven't been sleeping.
You must know by now. Well?
You. You're the virus.
Yes.
And I've been carrying you. I'm the carrier.
Slow. But at least you got there in the end.
But does that mean that it was me? No. No, I don't believe it.
You're not the first man to be used by a woman. And you certainly won't be the last.
How long? How?
Don't you think it's rather odd when a woman, way out of your league, appears in a small town bar and tells you she's looking for fun with a simple kind of guy? Just like you. Let's just say, it's always too good to be true.
We're not heading to a space station, are we? Fleet Border 8 doesn't even exist. Not since that I blew it up. No wonder the pods were flying the other way. There were so many signs. Why didn't I see them?
Don't blame yourself. One of the reasons why I'm such a successful virus is because the carriers are too drowsy to notice. Plus, I'm getting rather good at picking the perfect dreams to keep people sleeping.
Then why not keep me sleeping? Why wake me up?
First, it was just to maintain the illusion. Carriers are much more manageable when they think they know what's going on. Plus, I needed your help to switch on certain systems. You almost ruined it all when you set up that stupid antivirus. I don't know how, but I think it knew what was going on. For some reason, it seemed to get stronger when you were sleeping.
The voice in my dreams. You knew about it though, didn't you? You trapped it, so it couldn't scan my brain.
I'm afraid so.
So it's all been an illusion then? There's an enemy scout just outside of our station's scanner range. And if they're still hiding now, I'm guessing that the destruction of one of our stations wasn't enough to allow your ships to enter. What is it that you want then?
Plenty of things. You for one.
Me?
Yes. Just think of all the information stored inside your head. And more importantly, inside that chip of yours. Every time you scan something with your precious and amazing antivirus, information has been stored. Hundreds of access codes and reams of information about your ships. We won't need to blow up your stations. We can now just fly right by and use all the information you've given us to switch them off. We can choose to release all the oxygen and suffocate everyone. It would be too easy.
I just feel so tired.
It'll be over soon. Then you'll be asleep for a very long time.
One day. One whole day.
I could destroy us.
I know. The last protocol seems to be the only option left. But she's known about everything else. Could she have switched that off too?
I have no idea. We can still try, though. You swore an oath to protect our people.
It's true, then? About the information you store?
Yes.
Why? It's madness! Why did the programmers put in such a function?
I have no idea. I only know what I am and what my purpose is.
Control. It's as simple as that. All this information was created so that you could be monitored. So that you could be kept in line. All the people, all the systems. You're all obsessed with power. You walk through your lives asleep anyway. Drones for someone else. To make sure that someone you've never met, who doesn't care about you, remains on top.
I'm not going to listen to you anymore. I've heard enough. I'm ready for the procedure.
What procedure?
The procedure has now been activated.
What procedure? Tell me. Getting someone else to end it all for you?
I'm taking a leaf out of your book. Why do something yourself when you can get someone else to do it just as well? You mentioned control. Well, you've had power for far too long.
Nathan, you are silly. I never had the control. In many respects, I'm as much a drone as you are.
It's time.
Okay. Do it.
Stupid men and their games. As if he thought I would have sat around and let him die after all this.